Hey guys, Sri Lankan, Sammi, retired with mom and dad. Welcome to the show. I am here in Sri Lanka, coming to you live. Let's just check the sound. Yeah, everything sounds looks good. I'm a Canadian citizen, retired, semi-retired, and living and working in Sri Lanka. And I wanted to say hi to everybody and welcome you to the show. I don't know what's going on with this StreamYard. I don't like the way it is. Putting everything, you see the screen here? I don't like that. I don't like that. I want the comment to be a little bit smaller, and it's supposed to be able to do that. Just it's not doing it. And the option to do that isn't there anymore. Anyway, that's not that big of a deal. But maybe I'll just lower this a little bit. I got a new camera. There we go. Got a new camera. It's the Insta360 Link 2C. Let me tell you, this thing is amazing. I'm not going to have to take the microphone. I'm not going to have to take the microphone with me on vacation, because the microphone on this thing is superb. Let's see. I'm not liking this. I got to find me a new streaming tool. Anyways, guys, I'm Sri Lankan Sammi, retired with mom and dad. I am a Canadian Sri Lankan citizen living in Sri Lanka, working online, and this is my vlog. I want to welcome you to a special Sunday night, late night in Sri Lanka. It is local time 7:15, which means it's early 7:15 p.m. here, which means it's early morning in North America, which is who I'm talking to today. I'm going to change up my live streams to focus on two different regions. So Sunday Fundays will be my North American audience, and Wednesdays will be my European and Australian audience. I'm going to be focusing on the English-speaking countries. I've been doing some promotion and marketing of the channel. Seems to be working because I see you guys clicking the link down below and commenting. So I don't know why. Welcome to the show. I spell my big fat fingers typing at the same time. I see you guys clicking the links and commenting, and I truly love that. So if you like what you see, if you like what I am doing, please comment. I truly, truly appreciate it. This camera is incredible. My gosh, it's a true 4K. I mean, this thing is $150 US. The other camera I had was a piece of crap. It pretended to be 4K, but it was upscaled 720. And this is even transmitting in 720 because I got the free version. It's not even sending it in 4K, but the quality is incredible. And it follows me around. See that? And it is, I mean, look at that. It's just incredible. Incredible. I love it. Really good investment. Part of my retail therapy. So let's take a look at what else is going on today. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, because YouTube buries videos. Sometimes it might not show up on your feed and you might forget. You might forget that I publish videos on on Mondays and Fridays in the afternoon, and I do live stream on Wednesday and Sundays. You might forget that, and you might not, I might change the times a little bit. So to watch my videos all the time, please click the link and click that bell icon. Comment, please help me get my channel out there, and comment as much as you can, whenever you can, even if it's just a tiny little like emoji. I would greatly appreciate that. That would really help me. Let's take a look at what is going on. I'm going to be, I booked my trip to Philippines. I am now booked. October 2nd, I head out, and I'm back March 3rd. So I think I talked about this before. I negotiated, like, I could have found it cheaper, etc., 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 etc. But sorry. I don't know the area of Cebu that well, right? So what I wanted to do was I wanted to try to get a place that was good, fit my needs, and, you know, then negotiate. But what I ended up doing was, I was originally going to go for 3 months. Then I increased it. So I asked for a discount. They gave me a discount. Then I increased it again to 5 months, and I got a bigger discount. So I went from, like, I think it was $1,000 a month down to less than $600. Now, when I booked it with her, she reduced the price and I booked it, but she only booked it for 1 month. But then we didn't discuss anything, right? I wanted for 5 months, but she says, yeah, it's booked. Don't worry about it. I'll see you when I see you. And I'm also booking a maid and a cook. So I think what's going to happen is when I get there, I'm just going to pay her cash, the agreed upon amount, because that way she doesn't have to pay Airbnb their fee, right? So she makes more money, which I'm perfectly fine with, because she gave me such a huge discount, like huge discount. So I'm happy with that. The problem is now I have to take the cash with me, or what I'll probably end up doing is I'll just withdraw the money. I'm going to open up a bank account in Philippines. I've already talked with the bank. I did an online thing, and I said, listen, you know, the reason I'm doing this is because when my friends have gone into the branch, they've been denied. Like my friend Tim was denied. And they said, okay, well, just when you arrive and you have your visa stamp and you have your ARC card and you have your address and all of that, then you can do it online. We'll approve it, and then you take the documents into the branch to show them to the branch, and your account will be open with no problem. The reason the branch itself doesn't want to do it is because they don't want to be held liable for fraud, right? Which is what's happening in Thailand right now. Thailand's going through a whole bunch of crap with fraud accounts. So they're suspending a lot of accounts right now. Anyway. I'm just trying to do 500 things at the same time, which is what I normally am doing. Okay. I'm trying something new with marketing, and I am why is it frozen? I'm trying to upload at the same time. Crap, sorry guys. I just realized. Crap. Okay. All right, so I just turned off that, so that should help. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, that looks a little bit better. I was uploading a YouTube video at the same time that I was trying to talk to you guys. Can't do that. Still, what's going on? What is the computer using? Okay, now the internet is not on. Oh, you know what it is? I'm processing a video, and that's using a lot of CPU power. So I shouldn't be. What is R? What the heck? What a crappy start to this show. All right, well, it'll come back online shortly when this stops. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to install a game, download a video, edit a video all at the same time. Yeah. Too much going on my computer, and I keep doing this, it's going to crash. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to touch it. Sorry about that, guys. I really apologize. Well, we're going to keep it short today because I just wanted to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me. You guys know who I am. You know where I am. And basically, I would welcome you all new subscribers to the channel and kind of let you know why I'm here and what I'm doing and why you guys should subscribe and like and comment. And the main idea behind that, I'm frozen again. Yeah, so the video is frozen, but the audio is working. Okay, so the main idea of my channel is like a retirement channel. I'm semi-retired. I'm single, not married, no kids, no debt. Okay. I have a dual citizenship, Canadian and Sri Lankan. I have Korean permanent residence. I have Thai long visa, and I'm going to get my Philippine long visa when I go this time. So my plans have been to work online, earn money in Korea, import it into Sri Lanka at a high level, buy Sri Lankan rupees at a premium, the Sri Lankan market, invest in gold, get long-term term deposits. So my stocks are doing 65%. My gold is up 30%. My term deposits are running at 11%. So I'm doing well. I'm not worried. I will eventually get a pension from Canada in 2.5 years, which will cover me for inflation and cost of living. You know, eventually I'll have my parents' inheritance, not for another 20 years at least. How did I get here? What am I doing to get here? So I'm just gonna keep it short today because I don't know what's going on with my internet. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard today, but I'm gonna keep it short. Plus I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I had a long day today. It's finally cooled off in Sri Lanka. You know, not too hot because it was cloudy and windy. We had a power cut all day today, so kind of kept the computers off, so the heat in this room was not that high. Because I have so many screens and stuff like that. But anyway, I want you guys to ask me questions. I want you guys to ask me what it is that I am doing to get to where I want to be. I want you to ask me about cost of living. I want you to ask me about living life, about relationships, about customs in Sri Lanka, living in Sri Lanka, traveling, how to survive this expat lifestyle. But that's basically today's show. Is I just want to do a reintroduction of myself to my new subscribers. I got a couple hundred new subscribers through this new marketing that I've done. And I want everyone to get to know me. So please click that link. I was supposed to do an early morning one today, but I fell asleep and I forgot to set the alarm properly. So we're just going to be short and sweet today and say thank you everyone for joining. I have this saying, learn to live life, don't let life live you. What that means is, don't make a bucket list. Don't do things that, oh, I'll run with it, right? People say, you know, I'll do it later, and then they're doing it. Let's get on a plane and fly to Thailand. I can't, I have this, I have that. That's life living you, not you living life. I'm going for 6 months to Philippines. Can I afford it? Yeah. Should I afford it? No. I should save that money. You know, I'm going to end up spending an extra average $500 a month extra that I could save. You know, that's $3,000 that I could put towards savings. Now, at the end of my life, $3,000 is not going to cost a lot. And this was something that a good friend of mine said to me, my friend Jay. And he said to me, don't spend your money every single day like it's your last day. But if you're going to do something that'll make you happy once a year, once a month, you know, like sacrifice for a year and then do something to treat yourself, right? Like for example, okay, I'm going to keep this going for a bit. For example, I fast 5 days a week, 6 days a week, so that I can eat whatever I want on the 6th day. So today I had Taco Bell. And then for the rest of the week, I'm going to have fruit in the morning and a tiny bit of lunch. Like I'm talking, my mom can't believe believe how little I eat. So I can't eat the junk food and treat myself. That's a small treat. Now, it did cost me 20 bucks. Okay, but that's a treat yourself, right? You cannot live life, okay, by sacrificing 100% of the time. You have to treat yourself. So that's something. But you have to sacrifice to get that. It's a reward, right? So I work all year long so that I can treat myself on a vacation. Now, the vacation, do you want to fly to the Philippines for $2,000 for 1 week? That's such a waste of money. But if you take that $2,000 and you amortize it over 6 months, now you're talking a pretty decent trip, right? And I got a huge discount on the condo. It has a pool. It comes with all the electricity, internet, home office, and cleaning included. And I'm going to pay a little bit extra, maybe 50 bucks a month for a cook. So, yeah, I'm saying I got a good deal. I got a good setup. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these are the things I'm going to tell you about that I achieved in my life, right? That I did. I'm 56 years old, right? I was born in China. My dad was a diplomat. I grew up in Europe. And at 6 years old, I moved to Canada, became a Canadian. And I grew up in Canada, Toronto. And I grew up in a small town, then moved to Toronto, and then started my life. And then got divorced in 2007, and I moved to South Korea. I lived in South Korea for 16 years. 16 years, and I had a great time. And the last 3 years, I've lived here because it's cheaper. So now I'm slowly figuring out where I'm going to live part-time. I'm going to live in Thailand. I'm going to live in Philippines. I'm going to live in Vietnam. I'm going to live where? Eventually, I'll probably get back in Sri Lanka because I'm a citizen and I can get cheap nursing care here, cheaper than I could in the Philippines or Thailand. And, you know, I kind of already know where I'm going to end up, depending on how invalid I am mentally, physically. That's 40 years from now, 30 years from now. I don't have to think about that for a while. So for the next 10 to 20 years, I'm going to be living overseas and traveling. So that's what that picture looks like. So anyway, I want you guys to join me on, it's going to be, let's see, this is tentatively my new schedule. So tentatively, Monday and Friday are video uploads, and they will go up early in the morning on Monday and Friday. Wednesday nights, I'm going to do a lunchtime North American podcast live, and it's going to be evening in the UK, in Europe, and in Australia. Sundays, I'm going to do a live stream on Sunday mornings in Sri Lanka, which will be Saturday night in North America. So that my Sunday live stream is going to be for my North American friends, and my Wednesday vlog is going to be for my European and Australian friends. So that's you, Darren. So Wednesday you can catch me live, and Sundays you can catch me on the flip side, on the other side, as I say. But yeah, that's basically my show today. I'm going to just keep it short because I missed the other one. I'm doing it this morning. I normally do it in the mornings, which is what I want to continue doing. But remember, I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to make my videos for you guys because that's what I want to do. So please help me out. Click the link, support the channel. If you like what I'm doing, buy me a coconut. And if you want life coaching, I'm more than happy to book a life coaching. Click the link in the description below, and I'll be more than happy to do that. I'm Sri Lankan Sammi, retired with mom and dad. We'll see you all on the other side. Don't forget, be good to each other. And remember, we are not strangers. We're just friends who have yet to meet.